So, Camera Dan has asked me to come up with 10 reasons why you should go to the Bike Shed show at the end of this month. Dan, I'm afraid I've come up with 11. So as far as we know, we are the biggest independent motorcycle show in Europe, partly because this is a show made by us. This is a show made by the punters. It's not an industry event. It's the Bike Shed people, the Bike Shed crew. It's how we began. And nobody else is out there doing what we do with 500 exhibitors and 300 curated custom motorcycles. It's huge. The heart and soul of our show is, of course, the custom bikes. And this year, almost half the bikes have been built by shed builders. So it's not just the pros, it's not the people out there making a living out of building bikes. It's people like you and me who've gone out there and gone out of their way to create something unique and special. And some of those builders are giving the pro builders a run for their money. So come, take a look and be inspired. Obviously, we're going to offer really good food, really good drink, good bars, for two reasons. One, we're Bike Shed, and we know that you expect great hospitality from us, and the heart of great hospitality is going to be feeding people and making sure that they've got the right drink in their hand. But also, we have to eat and drink there for the whole weekend too, so it better be good. We've created a motorcycle show that is about motorcycles, but it's for everyone, and it's absolutely for people who don't ride as well as people who do. So we've got fantastic food, we've got great retail, eye candy, we've got live music, there's photography, there's art on the walls, there's loads to do, as well as enjoying the fantastic food and the vibe. So bring your mum, bring your dad, bring a mate, bring your other half. Having the right soundtrack has always been part of bike culture, so obviously we have live music and live bands at the show for people to come and enjoy. Because our show has so much to offer and it's so big and there's so much going on and you can come for so many different reasons, you can turn up with your mates on your bike on a Saturday and come back with your kids and your other half on a Sunday. We make our show a multi-entry show, so the ticket you buy gets you in and out all weekend, all day, as many times as you like. As well as making sure our show is full of eye candy, great food, live music, things to do, we know everybody loves a bit of retail therapy. So we've packed our show with some great brands, bringing all of their best gear, and of course we'll have a hugely stocked Bike Shed shop. If you're worried about missing the MotoGP from Mugello on Sunday the 29th, don't. We're going to be screening the whole thing on a giant video screen in the cinema room at Tobacco Dock on the Sunday. The Bike Shed show came about because 10 years ago, me and a bunch of my friends didn't want to go to the big annual bike show, which is a trade fair, stuffed full of guys, a giant sausage factory full of middle-aged men squeezed into tight-fitting leather who probably really don't want to all be in the same room at the same time. We wanted to create a place that was going to be inclusive, fun, interesting and creative, and a really good place to hang out all day. Just like our railway arches in Shoreditch and our 1945 brick-built warehouse in Los Angeles, Tobacco Dock is a physically beautiful venue, and that's why we wanted to host our show there. It's a stunning space. Everything there is curated. All the brands have to display in a way that's in keeping with the building. You won't see ropes around motorcycles. We make sure everybody has access to the whole space, and it's a fantastic place to frame a photograph. So come just to be in a beautiful space and to enjoy all of that. But the very best thing about our show is the people. It's all about human interaction, getting away from Instagram, getting away from reading about things online and having a proper human conversation. Whether you're being inspired to build something and you want to know how it was done, you meet the builder, or you see some of the other people who are into what you're into, it's all about human interaction. So there you go, Dan. In the spirit of Spinal Tap, I turned it up to 11.
11?
All the information you need is on bikeshedlondonshow.com. It's the 27th, 28th and 29th of May. Get your ticket and I'll see you there.
One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.